This community interview is made possible by Shaw and Associates.
I'm Dave Shaw, President and CEO of Shaw & Associates. For over 70 years, Shaw & Associates has been your trusted experts for wealth management, tax, accounting, and payroll. We change lives and inspire true wealth, one person, one family, one business at a time. Shaw & Associates is a wealth management investment firm that specializes in taxes, serving as a fiduciary, putting your interests first. You can find more information or schedule an appointment by calling 530-674-1150 or on the web at shawassociatesinc.com. Shaw & Associates is proud to support community radio.
And we're grateful for the support for community radio. You can support community radio by going to 93qradio.com and hitting the donate button, and we appreciate it. We are listener supported, just so you know that. Well, I have the privilege of having the incredibly beautiful and talented Amanda Chaney.
Hi, good
Robbie,
morning.
don't get mad at me. I'm just saying, right? How are you this morning?
I'm doing well, Bob. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we had a little conversation. I've known you for a long time, huh?
Yeah.
And I don't remember where.
Through
Mostly
my
because your
parents,
dad.
through my dad at the police department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even know you had a Robbie.
I do. I've had Robbie since we were teenagers.
Isn't
We've been
that
together
amazing?
for 20 years now.
Oh my gosh, that's just awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I forget what it is. It's It was a movie, and the guy asked, I said, "Are you married?" He said, "Am I married?" Yes, the wife, the house, the whole catastrophe. It's like the whole catastrophe.
The whole thing.
Yeah, Fiddler on the Roof. That was from Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh.
Anyway, so how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Keeping busy. I got those girls that keep us busy.
Yeah.
They do
Kids
that.
have a way of doing that.
My youngest just joined flag football, so she is.
She said that. I saw her on Sunday. It's like flag football.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And they're just having a blast. It's so funny to watch these little kids. They're 5 years old, and man, their little legs just move so fast. And oh gosh, it's fun. They're having a good time.
So you're on here this morning. I saw that to talk about.
My cleaning company, cleaning and organizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now tell me how that works.
How-
Right. So is it only for businesses, or can an individual say, "Hey, Amanda, I need a cleaning service"? How does it work?
You know what? Actually, it's the other way around. We primarily serve individuals in their homes. We do residential cleaning. I do have a couple of businesses, but that's certainly the minority of my clientele base for sure. And I think that it gives me this rare opportunity to help serve people in a really intimate way. They're bringing me into their homes, into their most intimate spaces, and saying, "Please help me," and I'm happy to.
So how long have you been doing that?
About 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it just kind of started as this little thing. Actually, it started in my own home. I was a stay-at-home mom and taking care of our home, and just running into these projects that I didn't really know how to handle. And fortunately, we live in this world of Google, and you can just kind of type
it's
it up
amazing. Yeah.
and say, "How do I do this?" But then, hold on, you come across crazy things like, "Oh, you clean that with ketchup." I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. So you try the crazy thing, and guess what? It doesn't work. But then it's back to the drawing board. So I spent a lot of time tackling projects in my own home. But then I realized, like, dang, I'm good at this. I have, I find a lot of satisfaction in seeing a project through to the end, and then providing that transformation from start to finish. So there's a lot of gratification in it for me in there.
So, and I know everybody's different, but some people are like that. My secretary, admin, Stacy, when she's bothered by something, she goes into cleaning mode, right?
Yeah.
Because it begins to bring order.
Yes.
So she can feel
Little
the order
control.
and sense the order. Yeah, yeah. I can't fix that, but I can fix this.
100%.
And I think that's probably more common than we realize, that it is setting things in order. And so I want to talk about that, because cleaning, everybody goes, oh, cleaning, but now you're talking about organizing.
Yes.
So if somebody has a project, you can go in and
That's where my true love is. I'm good at the cleaning, but
Yeah.
I really love the transformation and the peace, the like continued peace that brings my clients. That they can go into a space, a closet, a garage, and then they can find the things that they're looking for on the first try, because there's nothing more infuriating that just will send you through the roof than trying to find something that you is
own.
there. And I might even have 3, because we've done this before, and I can't find not a one.
Yeah, my wife has an answer for that. If you can't find it, buy another one.
Buy it?
And I'm like,
She's not the only
"Sweetheart,
one."
We don't need. I know she isn't.
She's not the only one. Yeah. And so a lot of folks do have that, right? Like, if I can't find it, forget it. I'm just going to get a new one. And then you end up with 3, 4, 5 of the same thing. Next thing you know, you have this full-on garage full of craziness that you can't find anything in.
We moved from Elk Grove a number of years back, and I had graciously let people store stuff in my garage. So much so I
Very kind of you.
couldn't get the car in there. And then they'd move away. I didn't know where they lived. So I got a garage full of stuff I don't even own. And so I had to make several trips to the dump. We had to call different people that come and get stuff from your house, because there was good stuff in there. It was just a nightmare, right? So I cleaned the whole thing, got it all done, moved up here. And I said, listen, guys, we're not filling the attic. We are not filling the garage. Famous last words, right?
Not this time. Yeah.
Because it's like, if there's a space, stick something in it. And it's like, you don't have to.
You don't.
And so-
But so a lot of times people sometimes they don't even need the help with the cleaning part, right? Like, I can handle that. I need help making sense and order of the things I own. Please.
Yeah.
And that it just gets to be such a mountain of a task that it just goes on and on and on, and then it kind of snowballs into this huge,
Yeah.
and you don't even know where to start anymore.
You know, I probably have, I don't know, probably 20 projects, right?
Yeah.
And so, the thing is, so when I'm off on the weekend, I think, what project can I do? So it's one less, right? But usually you get rid of one, another one will show up, right?
Every time.
But it's like always trying to keep up with stuff. And so, like house cleaning, I can see where it's such an advantage to have somebody that comes in and just does the basic stuff for you. And then you're not having to try to do everything, on the weekend.
Yeah.
And then, so how does somebody get a hold of you if they want you to clean or reorganize their entire life? They just hear Amanda.
Yeah, right now, one of the easiest ways is through my Facebook page. You can find me there and just send me a private message. It puts you in the queue. We get back to you. I'm dealing with some funny stuff with my phone number right now, which is really unfortunate, especially to be here talking about how do you get a hold of me. We're working it out.
Mine was email. We finally got the email squared away yesterday.
Yes, I got a new business number, and now, would you know that if you needed to give Google a phone call and say, hey, Google, I got a problem, you can't.
Yeah, no.
There's no phone number that exists. So I've been jumping through the hoops trying to get that sorted. Anyway, so there is a phone number, but for now, we're going to reach out on Facebook. The phone number's there. So once we get that figured out, you can reach me there too.
You can Google.
Yeah. But you can't call them. You can email them all day.
So, all right. So the name of your company
is FreshNest.
Yeah, that's really cool.
FreshNest Collaborative. And the collaborative piece comes in where I don't do it all. So I have affiliates like Scrap Monkey, where I came from.
Oh, yeah.
And so when my clients need help there with things that they specialize in, I have these collaborations with these businesses in town where I can refer my clients to them, or things like tile or grout restoration. I can clean your tile and grout, but some folks just need like a tougher job, and I can send them over to Rudy's Fantastic Shine. So just the things that I can't tackle or take on, I'm affiliated with these other companies in town.
I love Rudy.
Me
and Patricia.
too.
Patty.
Golly,
They
the
are
whole
the
family.
sweetest people. Yeah,
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
family, really. And I met Rudy early on when we were here at the radio station, and had him come up. And, now he's got Quenchies and Munchies.
Yep, I
But
almost wore
didn't
my
even-
Quenchies and Munchies shirt just
Ah.
for them.
But I'm thinking that for whatever reasons, I forgot he does tile.
Oh yeah,
You
and
know,
shower glass.
yeah,
and,
everything.
Oh my gosh,
So,
tubs. But
gonna
I
have
don't
to call him.
refinish tubs, right? I can restore them to almost like new. But if they're chipped and damaged and things like that, it's just beyond my expertise. So I like the opportunity to share that with my other business friends in the community too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What a great idea to have a collaborative, because you know other people. You're able to connect with them. And then if you're cleaning somebody's house, or like you said with Scrap Monkey, if they got a bunch of stuff they need to get rid of, those guys will come just haul it all off.
They sure will.
They'll just
They don't
empty
even
your
care what it is.
My
Well,
brother,
they do, but
years ago,
almost not.
he had an opportunity to buy a dump truck. And my other brother said, "Why would you buy a dump truck?" And he said, "I'm going to put an ad in the paper. I will take everything out of your garage for $50, right? Whatever you need, right?"
Sure.
And you just tell me. So what he ended up doing is he'd fill that dump truck, take what needed to go to the dump, and the other stuff he had. My niece, I think it was my niece. So he had them. They had a little resale place.
Oh yeah.
And
like
he
we have
actually,
here.
he made money because people were throwing away stuff somebody else wanted.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's what I love so much about Scrap Monkey and the way that they operate their business too, is if there's good things like what you're saying, right? A lot of people, it's like that old saying, another man's junk is another man's treasure, right?
Yeah.
And that's how they work. If they have good things that are salvageable that just these folks don't want anymore, and they're hauling it away, they keep it at their community center and give it to the community, folks in the community, and they don't charge them for it, right? They acquired it. I mean, they already got paid for it. They did the service. They did the thing. So they give it away for free.
All right. So your Facebook page is FreshNest.
FreshNest Collaborative. No space between Fresh and Nest, because it's a play on words like freshness.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
And so they're able to go there, and then they'll be able to contact you. And if they want more information about exactly what you do and how much it'll cost, is it an hourly service or job?
It's by the job. Everybody's job is so different, right?
Yeah.
So if I go into a retired folks' home and it's just her, just the two of them, and the mess is minimal there a lot of times. And so the number that I'm going to provide to a space like that is different than if you walk into a home like mine, for example, that has 3 children living in it, and there's and sports going on, and there's constantly just chaos happening. My mess is a little heavier than theirs, you know what I mean? So it's just, so I price it by the job. I certainly don't think that this old retired couple that hardly has any mess should pay the same price as me. Truly, they don't have as much mess.
Yeah.
So I like
That's
to go
really
in.
good.
I like to see it with my own 2 eyes and kind of determine what they need.
All right. So do you have anybody that helps you?
I do have a small team.
Good.
We're working on growing. I feel like, and maybe, I don't know, it's a blessing and a curse. I'm particular with who I keep on my team.
Yeah.
I have standards, a standard of quality that I like to provide. And I don't know, Bob, if you don't cut the mustard, it's the hardest part. It's one of the hardest parts.
Well,
of
if you have a
building
business and you do it a certain way, and then people are used to that, and then you hire somebody that doesn't do that, then the people get dissatisfied because, well, you told me this, and that's not happening.
And it's not
so
happening.
I could see why that would be,
It's important to me.
Yeah,
To
that's
make
smart.
sure that who's Thank you. To make sure that who I'm sending into people's home, not only are they trustworthy, but that they can depend on the promises that I've given them at the beginning to still be upheld.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Did I forget anything?
I'm not sure. So we talked about the organizing. I love that. And we're going into spring cleaning. That's been really popular right now, too. So I'm happy to help folks with that. What else did we talk about? We talked about the cleaning. We talked about the origin story.
And that you are connected with other organizations.
Indeed.
So if there is something more they need, so although you have a cleaning and organizing service, you have partners that can come and take care of things that might be more.
Other local businesses.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
keep it local, and we're putting money in those folks' pockets. Yeah,
I like it.
me too.
Yeah, I especially like Quenchies and Munchies.
Me too.
I like strawberry lemonade. Just saying.
I like strawberry lemonade. I just saw a video of their spring lineup, and I'm like, why do you do this to me? I want them all.
Oh, all right, Amanda Chaney and FreshNest Collaborative on Facebook, and then you can sign up there, and she can help you with more than just cleaning.
Happy to.
You know. Yeah, I can just. I'm like rolling it over in my mind. Do I turn it loose in my garage? Oh my God.
Please do. I'm doing a garage at the end of the. Wait, is this April yet? No, it's just
Nope.
April in my mind. I'm 2 weeks ahead in my calendar. At the end of April, I'm helping one of my clients with her garage, and I just can't wait. I can't
Well,
wait.
wait till your kids get older. They can help you.
My youngest has already told me that she's going to come and help me.
Is she?
I'm like, you got a couple of years, but
Between that and flag football.
but
she'll
bless
be
your
there.
heart, little one. You're 5, sweet love.
We're for you.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much for coming on, Amanda.
Thank you, Bob.
This